Vedant, can you check if it's working?
Yeah.
Check if the stream is working.
So can you tell me the link?
Just go to
What's the
GDSC
result?
UC Davis. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. It's live. Yep.
Can you check the sound quality?
See?
Hello. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Let me full screen. Why is it full screen? Hey everyone, I'm Manoj. I'm one of the tech directors for GDSC, and today we're introducing UC Davis's AI Tech Challenge. And about this challenge, this is a week-long hackathon that happens from today all the way till May 19th. And this hackathon is for everyone who wants to learn about LLM models and RAG models, and we're partnering up with Pathway to do this event. So basically the whole competition is based on you using Pathway's resources to make an LLM or RAG model and submit that. So some of the details about this challenge is you can work in pairs or individually for this, and the events we have is the launch day event, Hack and Hustle, which is coming up on Sunday from 12 to 5, and then later during May 24th, we have the winners announced. And the resources that we are providing is Pathways Bootcamp and Hacker Match, which is an easy platform for team selection. So let me talk about Hacker Match. This was made by UC Davis students during the fall quarter to help hackers make matches. Basically, you can find teammates through it. I'm going to go through a demo of Hacker Match so you can see how it works. So this is the website. And if I do start now, and wait, I need to log in separately. Wait, let me open it. You hit start, and this is how it shows up. It shows after you register, it's going to show a lot of people who are registered, and you can either hit yes or no. And as soon as you hit yes, you will also be able to text them. Okay, this is my account. You can text the person and just be like, hi, do you want to team out? Now you already know a lot about them, so you can easily just text them. This is Hacker Match, which is made by UC Davis students. And then so the events that we have, this is the launch day event, which is happening today. We're going to provide you with resources and introduce you to the challenge, and at the end you'll be able to talk to people as well. On Sunday from 12 to 5, we have Hack and Hustle, which is an event where we're going to give you snacks and you'll be able to get along with a lot of the tech directors in GDSC to help you out if you have any problems while making the project. Our submissions are going to be on May 28th, and you can do this on DevPost. And the prizes for this competition is going to be a 32-inch TV, and the second prize is a Logitech computer, and the third is speakers. These are the QR codes for joining our Discord and registering right now. I think it's a little wonky. Wait, could you try this out? Wait.
Yeah.
I think it's cropped a bit.
Yeah.
Wait.
You can
Okay.
open it.
Just try that. Yeah.
It's as a Discord, but to join.
Yeah. That's the link for registering. And yeah, and then the last slide is these are a few examples about the. Wait, why is it not streaming? Wait. Okay, these are some examples of the projects you can make with Pathways resources that they have. I think the first one's already made. It's on GitHub, and the others are some examples that I've given based on what you can make. Okay, this is all about the competition. Does anyone have any questions about the competition itself? After this, we're going to move on to LLM and RAG models, a simple introduction to LLM and RAG models. Any questions? Okay. All right. Let me stop this. Okay.
Email not connected to the
Wait, do you not see it?
No, I see them.
Okay. Okay, now let's go over LLMs and RAG models. So the first, let's get an introduction to large language models. So basically what large language models are, it takes a lot of data sources from all over whatever you feed to it, and it's going to learn from these data sources. And then no matter any question you ask to it, it's going to give a response based on the data you have. There are stuff like ChatGPT, which takes on resources from the internet, and it provides you with information based on whatever question you have. And we can tune this however we want with the information we want to give. So if you see GitHub Copilot, it reads through a lot of the public repositories on GitHub and answers your questions based on that. And we're going to learn how to make some of the models after this slide, after this presentation. So okay, what are LLMs and how do they work? They are trained by vast training data, and there are models that you can create. Pathway is one of the architectures that they've created to understand the code. Using this, it provides response out. So some of the transformer-based LLMs are GPT-3, which is transformer architectures which transform models such as the ones in GPT-3, which are neural networks that excel in processing sequential. Yeah. The GPT-3 is just an example for LLMs. Its capabilities are, it's one of the most powerful and well-known transformer-based LLMs. It can perform wide range of language tasks from text generation, question answering, and code completion. Pathway has resources to use OpenAI's GPT-3 for your responses. These are some of the capabilities and limitations of LLM, starting from impressive language generation. Any question you ask, no matter what, it's going to frame a perfect sentence and give you the answer. Sometimes it doesn't have real world understanding. It works completely based on only logic. So it's not exactly understanding what we do. And there are a lot of potentials for misusing the LLMs. And we've seen a lot of it come out in a lot of movies that show up. One of it was Her, as an example, that is similar to GPT-4o, which is just a movie about how a guy falls in love with a girl who is actually an AI bot. There are things like that you can use to misuse AI. Yeah. And yeah, some of the use cases and applications of LLMs are conversational AI like ChatGPT. Content generation is like high quality text for tasks for creative writing, marketing, copy, and article summarization, and code generation like GitHub Copilot, and question answering. So now I'm going to go into the topic of introducing retrieval augmented generations. Wait, just give me 5 minutes. Can you give me water? Water.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Turned around. Yeah.
Now I'm going to talk about retrieval augmented generation. The retrieval part is when it takes information from systems. A lot of like Copilot takes it from GitHub and ChatGPT takes it from the internet. That's retrieval. Reasoning is the retrieved information is then used by LLMs to reason about and generate more informed and contextually relevant responses. And then the generation is the output you get with the responses that are produced. So how RAG combines LLMs with information retrieval is, first you get the input query, and then it does the retrieval based on the inputs you give, and then it generates your output back. Some of the use cases of RAG is something similar to what LLMs are. One of it is question answering, is you train it using some of the inputs and it gives you an answer back. And then the dialogue system, which can be used for conversational AI systems to provide more informative and contextually appropriate responses. And the third is open domain chatbots, which are RAG boss chatbots, which can engage in more natural, informative conversations. And then the other is knowledge intensive tasks. This is the end of LLM and RAG models. Does anyone have any questions? After this, we're going to move into the demo of RAG models with using Pathways resources. All right, let me stop this. Okay. I'm just gonna take like 5 minutes to set it up. There are snacks if people want. I'm just gonna take 5 minutes to set up the introduction. Yeah, things take long. There's yerba, Diet Coke. I don't know if there's Doritos. There's yerba and Diet. Yeah.
You won't stop the same temporarily.
Huh?
Should we stop the same like process same temporarily, or
It's.
what is like turn off the video and audio?
All right, I can do that. A 5 minute break. Okay. Had to stay. Okay, so we are gonna go through a live demo for using Pathways resources to show how their technology works. Just a small example. And we have one of their web pages, and I'm using Google Colab, and we're gonna do this in Python. So first we need to start with the installation of all the files. This might take a while. So over here, we're trying to download an example README file, just the README file of the Pathways uh, official repository, and we're just going to ask questions to it. That's why our first step is installing the packages and the repository over here. So once this is done, the README file would appear here, so that the next steps when we do it, it's going to read through it. Oh, wait. Wait, I have to run it one more time. All right, so the setting up part is done. Now we're gonna start with building our data pipelines. So it needs an OpenAI key for this, and I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use mine just for this one. Where did I put it? All right. Okay, now the OpenAI key is set up. So now what it's going to do is one of these functions is used to read through the data which we put. As you can see, once we ran the first command, we have something called sample documents created, and this has the repository of the README file. I don't think, yeah, okay, this is how it looks. This is how the README file looks. And this is what this snippet, what I'm going to paste, is going to read through the whole thing. Okay, that's done. This is gonna take a while to run. So what's happening here is we are trying to take all the inputs and turn them into vector embeddings. So it's gonna be used for easy access later. Now the final step is creating the query, that is what is pathway, and at the end it's gonna run the whole thing, and it's gonna give us about pathway as soon as we put the query. This is how the demo works. I can go through the repository after this. This is just a working demo of how a basic working model of how the repository works, like a basic command of how it works. There are other integrations you can do to LangChain as well as Llama Index. And Pathways documentation has a lot more features that you could work on when you're making your project for the hackathon. Yeah. Uh, that's it. I'm gonna go through the competition one more time, like about the details about the competition, since I started at like 10 minutes at the start, so you can know more about the competition over there. Yeah. Okay, that's that. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream.